see the hut's at Langland.
Oh, how do I do that, Con? That's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's brilliant, Mike. You've managed.
You're hiding round the corner, are you?
You managed to green screen yourself out.
Yeah.
Have you got your video on?
Has he got his camera back to front?
Yeah.
I have now.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, no, you're not. Hey, this is weird. You got half and half.
Paul lately?
Oh, that's a bit ghostly, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
you're weird, man. Stay like that, Mike. That's cool. I'll edit that and we'll put it in a video.
Right.
To sort something out.
Yeah, what happened there?
I don't know. I'm going to go out and come back in.
All right. So, how have you been doing, Howard? I haven't seen you for a while. Oh, he's frozen with his mouth open now.
Oh.
Not having much.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
Not having much luck here, Dave, are we? It's only you who's techno savvy, man. But no, now.
Yeah, I don't know it. Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
So Howard's gone out. He's gonna come back in again.
It's just us, folks.
This is like. Is it really? No, this is excellent. This was good fun. Jolly Jaunts.
Yeah. So they're all. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Michael.
The man's back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorted.
Well done.
So you can't get your back screen on, can you?
I don't know. I looked. I thought there was more people here a minute ago.
It was Howard was here, but
Howard was here and you put him off.
Yeah, he just froze with his mouth open like that.
No, as soon as I put
Weird,
it on. No, as soon as I put it on, it goes all weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I
Yeah.
know, Mike. Oh, we're happy to see you as you are, Mike. You know.
Yeah.
You have to, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going, Dave? All right?
Yeah, not too bad. You?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah. Con, you just no. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking cool with me, you know that. Except
Yeah.
my legs playing out really badly.
Yeah.
Mister. Hey.
Yeah.
Throw another kilo on the fire.
Hey, Dave. How long has Con been king of cool, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I see you did a good job on getting that engine off the beach, then.
Yeah. It was one of those. It was just I happened to go down to see if it was movable, and the two guys there were already doing it. I don't know them. I don't know if Dave knows them, but
What's this? On
there was a boat crashed onto the cliffs about 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago. With the outboard motor came off, and it was sort of on the beach, and it got ruined. But it's quite a big one. It's a 40 horsepower. It was quite a big lumpy thing.
Yeah.
And they were worried that the gearbox was going to start leaking, and it was all oil, everything. So somebody said, "Oh, can we go and pick it up?" And there was lots of things flying around.
Yeah.
And eventually, somebody from the council said they would, but they haven't. So this couple said, "Oh, we'll do it." And so they went down today, took a sack barrow, and we loaded on the sack barrow, carried over the sand, and then 3 other guys gave us a hand. They carried up the steps.
Oh, so Flotsam and Jetsam, was it?
Yeah, it was more than Flotsam. It was great thing. It's about 4.5 foot tall.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realise it was so heavy, to be perfectly honest with you.
No, you think it'd sink this boat, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, they pulled his boat back, but they left the engine there.
Oh.
The engine would at that time probably would have been worth more than the boat, because they're about 4 grand. But hey ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Where
boys.
was it? Langland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Lambswell, just there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say
Yeah,
that?
so all sorted.
Good.
All
All right.
All right, mate.
My internet keeps going in and out for some reason.
right.
All right, man.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's
The weather.
It's the weather.
Yeah.
It must be, if you're up in your attic there, it must be boiling up there.
Yeah, I got the window open and the fan going.
You should do it in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah, signal's poor.
What, in the garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Is that always been the case there where you are then?
Yes, once you get outside the house, that's it.
All right.
I could go on to 4G on the phone.
Get one of them little boosters, Howard, and
Get
stick
a
it downstairs.
Yeah, normally it's fine. And yet you go out the front, outside, when I park the car, it's fine. But once you go out on the back garden, that's it. It's gone.
Yeah, where's the router?
It's in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way behind.
You got thick stone walls, signal won't get through it.
We've had
It's
loads of
fine
problems.
everywhere.
Mm.
Except for the
We've
little
had
dark
loads-
corner in the back. Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, he was on last week, wasn't he?
He's gone again.
Yeah, he's still working because I went past there and his mate was there and I asked him where Paul was and he said he was just on a couple of days off, so he must be okay.
But yeah, well, this is what Howard was
He is
saying.
okay.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah.
He came on and told me that he wasn't dead, so he must be all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's always a good sign.
Yeah. You've frozen, Howard, by the way.
He's had enough.
We've had so many problems on this way though, Kip, with internet signal. I mean, the shops and everything are having trouble with it. You know,
Must be a main cable somewhere then. Get Gary on the job and find it, tell you what's wrong.
I just think it's where they got their that's not receivers, they transmitters. It's just someplace you go and it just cuts out completely, you know.
Well, it depends if you're using Wi-Fi on the phone or internet through your internet provider.
Well, I don't know. It's Wi-Fi normally. Because when we had the air show, it went down everywhere.
Yeah, well, the thing is, everybody's using the bandwidth, and it's not enough to go
That's what
around.
I mean, yeah. And I think when you get a lot of people in, you know, visitors and things, it goes down more. Like with Langland was
stretch the limit.
Yeah.
So we get it quite often in the castle on Saturday mornings. Presumably, a lot of people are using their internet on Saturday mornings, perhaps when they're off work, and it just goes.
That's the Wi-Fi, isn't it? It's charged up, I think.
Yeah, too many people using it. They just can't provide the amount of bandwidth that people need.
I used to have a similar sort of problem to what Howard's having. It used to cut out. You remember when we first started doing Silver Surfers? It was really bad. The sound would go and everything. And now I've plugged it into the Ethernet. There's no problems at all with it, you know. Plugged it directly into the box, like, you know. The moral of a story is always plug it into the box, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get a much bigger strength signal. So what have you guys been up to for the last couple of weeks? I missed you last week.
Sunbathing?
I don't do the sunbathing thing. I just burn, so I don't bother anymore.
I haven't been outside today. It's too hot. It's like on a terrace. It must be at least 60 degrees. Just when the door, I close the door now to keep it cool in a bit. And when the door was open earlier, I opened it and you could feel it. You know, like when you go to the tropical countries or something, and you're in a shop with clean it, you know, with climatization, and you walk outside and then you get this big heat. He goes, wow, like that. It was like that this morning. I opened the door and it was just like an inferno and just blown in. Bloody hot.
What's the temperature up there, Rico?
I don't know. I haven't got a thermometer. My thermometer blew up.
Oh, it went over the top, did it?
It was true as well. It blew up. No, it's got to be.
It's a lot hotter than it is here. That's for certain.
Yeah.
Is there an app for a thermometer?
Is there a what?
An app?
I don't know. Hang on.
No, you can't because you can. But you got to plug it in.
Plug it in where?
It'll give you the temperature, the average temperature of the location you're in. But you can actually plug it in your phone.
So it's 25 degrees. That's what it says here for here now. Tomorrow high 28. That's bollocks. That is.
I know it was hot here because I went in the water to cool down. So.
Oh, good Lord.
There we are, back on
Sweet
now.
man.
And to be honest, the water in Langland was really nice.
Yeah.
About 4 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah.
It was quite warm.
High tide coming in, lovely.
Yeah, it's not high tide, but yeah, it's the only thing is it's full of seaweed.
What about the jellyfish?
A few jellyfish, not many.
Oh, you're back
they're,
out
not, they're not very big.
Yeah, I'm on my iPhone now. I gotta give up.
Yeah.
You're better off plugging it in with a big long cable.
Yeah, I've never had any trouble before. All the time, it's just tonight for some unknown reason. Yeah, I know. I've got a direct cable, but that means coming back down.
Yeah.
Can't be bothered. Too knackered.
Too many people up the street using the internet, and it's sucking all the bandwidth out.
It's very unusual, mine. No problem at all normally.
I'm sorry, Howard. I may be wrong. Are you back home now to your house?
Oh yeah. We got back in May.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if you could move back into your house or not. Or you had to.
Oh yeah, we did. We had to wait a couple of weeks, but we're back in now. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work on the house as well. Yeah, they knackered, and we're so busy down in Lamb. Got a lot of swim coaching and sessions down there. Or got a couple over the weekend. It's getting really busy.
Oh, good.
What's that? Just swimming?
Yeah.
It's too warm for you now, isn't it?
It's great. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Is that with or without wetsuits, Howard?
Oh, without now. I haven't been in a wetsuit for about 10 days, 2 weeks.
Bloody
hell. Have you heard from Paul lately? He's not well.
Well, he wasn't well, but he's okay. He was on last week.
Have we done this before?
No,
it's deja vu, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard that it's gone the other way again.
Right. Since when, Howard?
Rog told me yesterday.
All right. Well, we wouldn't
What's wrong with him anyway? What problem has he had?
We had cancer and it's gone to his liver.
No, that's never a good sign, is it?
No.
No.
You know, if you can get it early enough, it's okay because it's one of the few organs that will regenerate. But
he had it treated last year, but it spread apparently now. That's the last thing I heard. Anyway.
No,
I'm try and get hold of him.
Yeah.
Try and do that if you can, Howard.
And let us know what's happening.
Yeah, give him all our best wishes.
Yeah,
I will do. Yeah.
Well, he was fine.
He seemed pretty positive about it.
Yeah,
I can only say last Sunday I went past Blackpool Lido and there was another guy there and I asked him where Paul was. He just said, he's off for a couple of days and he'd be back in on Tuesday. So I just
perhaps he was having treatment.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
But one of us would have bumped into them. I'm up there often enough. Dave's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are you, Dave? All right?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Great.
Jogging along.
Yeah, slowly. Catchy monkey.
Yeah.
When is
I don't like this nice weather
though. Dave? When have you got to go up next?
I'm Bloods tomorrow.
Oh.
But I've got no because I'm on the oral chemo.
Yeah.
It's all at home,
Yeah.
So I'm just going along, and they check me every 2 weeks.
Make sure you get a sticker then when you do your bloods.
Yeah.
Sticker.
Like when you're in school, you get a gold star, is it?
Yeah, it goes so. Yeah.
You've been brave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you get a kiss off the nurse as well?
Oh, you wouldn't want to kiss some of them, Con.
No.
When I was in hospital in a single, and there was some quite nice ones there.
Yeah, actually, Ward 11 is really quite good. Well above average. Yeah.
I always remember. Listen to this.
You better be careful what you say now, Dave, in case you go in another one.
Yeah.
It's a classic one, right? It's when I had an hernia operation, I had to go to Singleton Hospital, and I have to be careful what I say here now. I think, yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm in there and they give me all the pre-tests and everything, and it says, the surgeon comes in, it's quite a simple operation, Yeah, you'll be out here now and no surfing for 6 months, so blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, right. Well, about an hour before, the nurse is going to come around to give you a pre-med, which will make you feel happy and you'll be okay, cool, I said, oh, great. So who comes in? It's Helen. And I know this girl, Helen, from, what's her name, Helen Morgan? I know. Anyway, she just started nursing, I was surprised. I said, I thought she just come in to see someone. And she got a tray in her hand. She says, hiya. I said, hiya. I said, that's me who does your pre-med. I said, oh, okay then, all right. She says, I hope you don't mind, but you were my first. So, yeah, it's really funny. And I said, oh, well, I'm glad I'm your first then.
Yeah.
And since then, we've had a thing that we chat about it. She said, you remember, I was your first.
Yeah.
That was really funny. And she did it quite well. She was very, very professional, very clacking.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it's like when you go in on a regular thing, you get the catheter in, and I say, whoever it is, I always say, only two goes, and then you swap it. Because, some of them are brilliant, and some of them are just useless. It's,
I just think it's their eyesight, Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're nervous being in the presence of a legend.
Yeah, but they don't know. They don't know anything about surfing.
That's what you think, Dave. That's what you think. You should hear him in the staff room afterwards. Hey, it's Dave Fryer.
Yeah.
He stands there like that, Con. He doesn't stand there with his arm. He's like that.
I wish I could get my arms up that high.
I was going to say I don't know if you find it, Dave. The worst thing is you got. Well, I don't know. Is it 2 liters of water you're supposed to drink or something?
Oh, blimey, yeah.
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 Then you've got to keep that in you till after you've done your blood. So
yeah.
That's the hard bit.
He does.
Yeah. I think it is.
I had a 24-hour one where they were giving me a drip every hour, filling me with fluid, having the chemo in between, Yeah. And that was hard because you were, fluid in you all the time,
Yeah. And I know this sounds pathetic, but it's a bit boring as well, isn't it? Apparently.
It is, yeah. Lucky thing was that because I was mobile, I could whiz to the loo.
Yeah.
with me little trolley on wheels,
So we must get to the point.
It wasn't so bad. Some of the poor buggers that were on the same treatment, who were bedbound.
Yeah.
They had all the bottles. They had a big pile of pee bottles.
Well, the thing is, you must reach a point where you've got the maximum amount of fluid in, and any more that goes in, someone's got to come out.
Of course, you
can't keep it in there.
No. No, it'd be. But it's no. You just get used to it. It's. Yeah.
It's something none of us do, isn't it? Sorry, I got to plug myself in.
You're a dripper as well, you mate.
Yeah, it's something we should all do, isn't it? Drink more water. None of us do.
None of us. Nobody drinks enough.
I drink a litre of milk a day.
Well, that's probably bad for you now, milk. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Am I going to die?
Well, yeah, we're all going to die, Con.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sometime, yeah. You might be 110, Con, but you're going to die.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of a bugger, but it's
just not fun now.
Can I ask you an irrelevant, but perhaps relevant question about Brush? I really didn't know him. I knew the name. I didn't know him. Why is he called Brush?
Because he's dollars.
That's what I thought. Was.
Brush.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I've known him since about 1964. Yeah, he's got a character, a great character.
Yeah, he was a laugh, wasn't he? It was,
Yeah.
I had like a lot to do with him when I first came up because he was in the post office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shop
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
He was a postie one. He worked as a
yeah, he was
postman.
postman.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
worked for years.
No, I know.
Posty,
I know. He used to deliver mumbles, but
yeah.
Well, he was down Langland more than posting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Between my shop and the beach, that
And Langland
he delivered a few
gone again.
letters.
Lost connection.
I'll go
Fuck's
through it.
sake.
you're
Back
still
again.
on, Howard. We can still
Eh?
hear you.
We can hear you, Howard.
It keeps going in and out, even on the iPhone. I don't know.
So you had bags
Yeah.
of letters in the back of your shop, Dave, did you?
Sorry?
You had bags of letters in the back of your shop.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you should dump them there. Yeah.
Yeah, they're in
We're
Langland.
moving into the disco room, Cap.
Yeah. Well, the curtains closed, so it gets too hot with the sun shining in. So
All right, yeah.
I've gone from the kitchen into the front room.
Right.
It's still sunny there. Then I can't see
Yeah.
the sun.
It's boiling out the back. It's boiling down there.
Yeah,
The sun's
it's-
gone down now behind the houses. I can't see any
So
sun.
it's still there, Mike.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
not in this part of Mumbles. It's not.
Oh, right.
You've gone over to the dark side.
Look, even I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? Even my lights have come on.
Come on, mate.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on. 10 o'clock, mate. Come on.
Well, they just come on when it goes dark. So they obviously.
They think it's
something's going
dark.
on.
The garden.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a rough race this year? Does anyone know?
Yeah, there is. I did post it on one of the things. I want to say the 26th, but I could be wrong. But there is.
26th July. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think it's in August. I think
Is
it's
it?
late. Yeah.
All right, it's late. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
did
be
post it. It is on, but I've not heard anything about it. Normally I get letters asking me if I want to be in it and things, but I've had nothing this year.
I'll miss it. I won't be here. I'll be back in France for 10 days.
Oh, well,
They're letting you back in then.
Well, with a visa, you can still have the 90 days after 24 hours. Not that I want to
Really?
go for another 90 days, but
Yeah.
so what's the limit? 90 days or 180?
90 days every 3 months, and then another 3 months, you can go 90 days.
Right. 90 days, yeah.
Yeah. But
How
with
do
a
they check
visa,
How do
When
they
you
check
get
that, Howard?
sorry,
How do they check it?
they stamp you in and out.
You actually get a stamp on your passport.
Yes, they stamp you in and out. And you've got to make sure they stamp you out when you've got a visa. Otherwise, I think you're still in and either find you or come around knocking down the door, you know.
Because I got some Australian friends who, well, they actually live in Australia, but they come over here every year. And she cocked up the dates to go back by about 6 or 7 days. So
Right.
she decided to go to Ireland for a holiday, for a week's holiday.
Yes. Right.
Because you don't, is it electronically done, is it, or what? Because no one stamps your
must
passport
be.
anymore.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah?
You get a big stamp, a huge size of your passport when you get the visa, and you got to make sure they stamp you in, and then you got to make sure it's stamped on the way out to know that you
So
have.
if you're on a visa, you've got to make
Yeah.
sure they stamp it.
Yes, yeah. It doesn't matter about the other one. And then once you've used that visa and come home, you can wait 24 hours and go off again then.
Yeah.
But we got there, and 3 days later, the first grandchild was born, and we were kicked out with a visa. And 3 days after we came home, the second one was born. So Jenny had to go back for a quick visit, and now we're going off to meet everyone on the end of August.
So you can go. Oh, you can have multiple trips over, can you?
Yeah, even with a visa, you can go back and forth for 6 months. But without the visa, it's just 90 days. So you can go for a week, come back and go for a fortnight, and so on.
Every time you go back in, it goes back up to 90 days.
Yes, but once you reach that 90 days, that's
Oh, yeah, you're out.
You
Yeah.
can't go. You've got to stay for
right.
3 months. Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, I understood that if you went and you came back, then you had to wait 90 days.
No, as long as you don't use up that 90 days,
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you use up the 90 days, who stops you then?
Well, they're checking all the borders now since Brexit. They will stamp your passport. So, and if you don't stamp it, either way, you're in a lot of trouble because they won't let you go anywhere. I know a number of people who didn't get it stamped coming out, and they wouldn't let them back in. So, it's difficult.
Just pay you 200 quid and come in a dinghy.
Yeah.
No, 10 grand, or something like that.
Oh, we could paddle over.
Yeah.
Well, you could buy a little boat for 200 quid, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Canoe.
There's one for sale in Langland with a motor that's a bit touched up. In that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never come this far. I was in Greece one year though, and a group of them came. It was very strange to see people arriving. Yeah, where I was, not able to go forward. It was very strange.